So hello guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. So in today's tutorial, we shall be making a smart car which is powered by an Arduino Uno board. So an Arduino Uno board is a board which uses the Atmega 328P microcontroller. So basically what we'll be doing is we shall be having a motor controller which will be controlling motors that are connected to the wheels of this car. And then so the motor controller will be controlled by the Arduino board. The Arduino board is able to interpret instructions which can be uploaded to it. And so in this case, our smart car will be having an ultrasonic transceiver. So what that means is that this smart car will be blasting surfaces with ultrasonic waves. And then these waves will hit obstacles, and then the moment they hit obstacles, they shall be reflected back to the receiver, which will be able to help the Arduino board to know the position of the smart car relative to the object. So the most important bit is to avoid colliding with obstacles. So it's quite easy. So let me just show you the parts that we'll be having. So the first thing we need is a schematic diagram. So this is the schematic diagram that we shall be using, and in this schematic diagram we have the motor driver shield, this one. So this is the motor driver shield, and the work of this motor driver shield is to control the 4 motors which shall be connected to the wheels of our car. This car will be using motors, that is 4 motors, to rotate the wheels. So we have motor 1 and motor 2, which will be acting as our rear wheels, that is, they will be connected to the rear wheels, or they'll be driving the rear wheels. Then we have motor 4 and motor 3. So the work of motor 4 and motor 3 is to turn the front wheels. Then, as we had said earlier, we have the ultrasonic sensor. The work of this ultrasonic sensor is to blast surfaces with ultrasonic waves, that is, waves of very, very high frequency. And then, according to the law of echolocation, when sound hits an obstacle, it shall be reflected back. So one of these is a transmitter, the other one is a receiver. So this one will be blasting surfaces with ultrasonic sound or waves, and then the moment it hits obstacles, it will be reflected back to the receiver, which from where now we'll be able to calculate the time taken by the ultrasonic wave to hit the surface and back. Then from there we can be able to calculate the distance from the car to the obstacle. And by using that concept, we shall be making sure that this car is able to avoid all obstacles. Then we have the servo motor. So the work of the servo motor is to rotate the ultrasonic sensor so that it can, it can be faced in different directions as the car is turning. So that's it, guys. We also need a power supply. In this case, instead of using a 9-volt, rechargeable battery, we shall be using 4 AA batteries, which will also be able to provide 9 volts. So this is the battery holder. The work of this battery holder is to hold 4 AA batteries. So then from there, we also have the Arduino board. So this is the Arduino board. And the work of this Arduino board is to house the Atmega 328P microcontroller. The work of this Arduino board is to hold this microcontroller, the Atmega 328P. So this is a microcontroller which is reprogrammable, and it's able to convert instructions to bits, and then from there it can be able to control other circuits. So the Arduino board will be controlling the motor controller, and this is the USB port. Maybe I'll drop a video in the future talking about the Arduino Uno. So the work of the Arduino board is to basically control the smart car. It is the one which will be calculating the distance and such. Then from there we have the wheels. Basically that's self-explanatory. The work of the wheels is to, honestly I don't know, but I do believe it's to rotate and make the car move. We have connecting wires. We require some connecting wires so that we can be able to carry some juice from the 4 AA batteries to the Arduino board. So this is the ultrasonic sensor that we talked about earlier. So you can see we have the VCC, that is the voltage, ground, then we have echo, and then we have the trigger. So one of these is a blaster, the other one is a receiver, a driver. So the work of this motor driver is to control the direction and the speed of the motors. The work of this motor driver is to control the movement of the vehicle. It is the one that will be telling this wheel rotate at a certain speed, the other wheel to rotate at a certain speed, to attack at what angle. Then it's also the one which will be controlling our ultrasonic sensor. So the ultrasonic sensor will be, mounted on this motor controller, and the servo will also be mounted on this motor controller. So guys, that marks the end of part 1. So in the next part, we shall be assembling the parts, and then in the next part, we shall do the actual programming so that we can give this car the instructions. So guys, thank you for watching. In case you have a query or you have anything you might want to share, please use the comment section so that we can be able to grow the channel. Thank you for watching.